for admission, item number 1 and 2.
May I please, Your Lordship? Your Lordship, in this matter, the petitioner is seeking for pension and pensioner benefits on account of her deceased husband, who was a work charge employee, Your Lordship. And after 35 years of service, Your Lordship, he was retired. However, Your Lordship, his service was never regularized.
So,
Your Lordship-
pleadings completed?
Your Lordship, here, yes, pleadings are completed, but Your Lordship, there is an order by Your Lordship on date 1/3/2023, Your Lordship, where there are similar legal involving same in the division bench, Your Lordship, where similar legal
This
issues
is a
were.
single bench matter.
Yes, Your Lordship. And by that order, all the same similar legal issues were ordered to be clubbed up together along with that division bench matter, Your Lordship. This is the order, Your Lordship.
You see,
This matter may be
this is
listed.
in a single bench matter.
Yes, Your
The
Lordship.
DB cannot.
Your Lordship,
But
on the last-
principle can be applied,
on the last
whatever
occasion,
is late.
Your Lordship has directed to list along with the writ petition also, along with the appeal. That is the order passed by Your
Not
Lordship.
that. They will list as per procedure. As per procedure. If it is a DB matter, all the cases will be listed before the DB. SB, then SB.
Lordship,
before the single bench.
Lordship, may kindly peruse your
No,
order.
I have seen. Yesterday I passed an order.
Yes, to list
The
the writ.
registry will do their duty and list accordingly. If it is a single bench matter, it will be listed before the single bench. Somebody wrongly interpreted that order. Misunderstood. All right. But similarly situated matter is pending consideration before the division bench.
Yes, Lordship, I may be allowed to seek a clarification. Your Lordship has mentioned writ petition along with the appeal. Your Lordship, yes. So, may kindly. There is a confusion, Your Lordship.
You see, rule will prevail. Na? Rule will prevail.
To club all the similarly situated writ petitions,
Writ petition, yes,
appeal,
yes.
yes,
Will be grouped together.
yes.
Will be grouped together. If the matters are related to the DB, then before the DB, and if the writ petitions, which are of the single bench matter, will be listed before the single bench. Otherwise, it cannot override the rules. Na? High Court rules are
Then
there.
Your Lordship, the last paragraph, the learned additional AG is directed to request a furnish a list of such writ petitions, writ appeals pending before this court.
Yes,
also-
oblique is there. Oblique
and
is there.
club together for listing. List it on 29/3/2020.
Club together means their writ petitions to be clubbed together and writ appeal to be
Okay,
clubbed
Lordship,
together. This much only.
Okay, Lordship.
This is as per rule, na.
Okay, much obliged.
Give the names. Your name?
Are Atsala Kips.
Atsula Kips. Atsula Kips. And Madam N. Mojui.
Your Lordship, I'm standing on behalf of my colleague, Your Lordship. Pichano, Your Lordship. Pichano
Part
Kitan.
board says, Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that similarly some matters involving similar questions of law are pending consideration of the division bench, and as such, the instant petition may be fixed to a convenient date for listing. You file a affidavit in opposition.
Yes.
Okay. Then what's the next date fixed in the DB matter?
29th of
29th
March,
March.
Your Lordship.
29th of March.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Okay. Then better to be it in April, first week,
No objection.
huh?
Yes, Your Lordship.
List in the first week of April.
Much obliged, Your Lordship.
Your Lordship, even in the next item, similar prayer is sought.
First.
The only difference is that here the deceased husband was a fixed work charge employee, Your Lordship.
Same thing. First week of April then, same order.
Your Lordship.
1/4, huh? Yes, 1/4.
Much obliged, my Lord.
For orders, item number 4.
May it please your lordship. Here, service report on respondent 5 is still awaited. So kindly let this matter come up after 3 weeks, your lordship.
Affidavit file or not here? Government side does not file a
Yes, Your
affidavit.
Lordship, on behalf of the state, Your Lordship, sometime may be granted to file counter, Your Lordship.
Then service report in respect of the respondent number 5 is awaited. Yeah. List after 3 weeks.
After 3 weeks, lordship. Lordship, interim may be allowed to continue.
And interim order first earlier will continue till then.
Much obliged.
Lordship.
Number 5, we did not call. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's your.
Item number 5. No? Who is he? Respond number 2. As per, as per petition. Next.
For orders, item number 6.
Item number 5, I think it has been skipped.
No. Alright. It is not skill, in fact. Some time is sought
Yes,
by
yes.
the
Yeah.
government advocate
Yes, Your Lordship.
and it is allowed.
Yes.
Okay, then the list after.
Your Lordship,
After 3 weeks?
Your
This
Lordship,
one?
here in this matter, I'm appearing on behalf of my senior, Mr. Yangarwati, who is going to represent respondent number 1 and 2. As per the last order, steps were taken by the petitioners. So notice may be deemed completed upon respondent 1 and 2, Your Lordship.
Completed. Just 1 minute.
Yes.
Item number 5.
1 and 2, yes. Yes. No. Just appear. Instructions to appear on the 3 weeks.
Steps taken or not?
Yes, Lordship, in the previous occasion, Liberty was sought to take fresh step to serve notice to respondent 1 and 2.
Steps taken for service of notice on the respondents number 1 and 2. By registered AD post?
Yes, Lordship.
By registered AD post, not returned. Await for service report. Mr. Nizam Angami, learned senior government advocate, appearing for the respondents number 3, 4, and 5 by petition 6 for time to file rejoinder. Okay. If there is allowed, list after 3 weeks? 3 weeks?
Yes, Lordship. Lordship,
Item number 5.
yes, for respondent number 1 and 2, Mr. Yangarwati, learned CDC, his appearance may be recorded. Your Lordship.
CGC will represent?
Yes, Your Lordship. For
So
respondent.
then service is complete?
Yes, Your Lordship. That's
Okay, sorry. Then delete it. Yes, sir. It is submitted that Mr. Who will represent
Yangarwati.
Yangarwati.
Yes, Your Lordship.
learned government CGC?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Learned CGC has received notice and he has agreed to represent the respondents number 1 and 2.
Yes, sir.
The service of notice is complete. How many respondents are there?
5 respondent, Your Lordship.
5.
5.
3, 4, 5, complete.
Yes, sir.
Service of notice is completed. List after 3 weeks.
Much obliged, sir.
Much obliged.
For orders, item number 6.
Steps taken for service of notice on a respondent number 4.
Yes, Lordship.
It's not returned. Okay. Notice issued for service on a respondent number 4 by registered daily post, not returned, await for service report. Mrs. Ina Holi.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Ina Holi, learned government advocate, is present for the respondents number 1, 2, and 3. List after 3 weeks.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Unlisted motion, anticipatory bail number 1 of 2023.
May it please, Your Lordship. If Your Lordship, if I may be allowed to turn Your Lordship to page 17, Lordship. That is the FIR, Lordship. The last page of my petition, Lordship.
Is number
17, Lordship.
17.
Annexure B. Last page of my petition, Lordship. This is the Somoto FIR, Lordship. If Your Lordship got it, may I read it, Lordship? To the officer in charge, Police Station Gauhati, Zenopato, Nagaland. This falls under Zenopato District, Lordship. Somoto FIR. Sir, on 27th of February 2023, at around 9 p.m., while I was returning from Pokopoto to so-and-so police station after completion of my assigned election duty, I was learned from the sources intimating that some youth numbering 50 to 60 with face covered by mask came, vandalized, and the house of one GP so-and-so of Michelimi village at so-and-so. As soon as I reached the so-and-so, I, along with OCPS and 11 Battalion Air Company of IRB personnel, rushed for spot inquiry. On reaching the spot, it is ascertained that some window glasses, soft seat, stools, tables, flower pot, etc. were damaged, vandalized by the unidentified miscreants. During close verification of the scene of crime, I also taken out photography. However, no injury casualty report was received so far. It is therefore request your high authority to kindly register case and book the culprit under appropriate section of law, Lordship. Now, in connection with this FIR, Lordship, a police case was registered as PS case number 2 of 2013 under section 457, 427, 506, and 34 IPC, Lordship. Now, as far as all this section are concerned, Lordship, the section of 457 IPC is a non-bailable offense, and the rest are bailable offense, Lordship. Now, the applicant, Lordship, before this honorable court, he is also a government employee, Lordship. He's working under the Treasury Office, Lordship. He's serving as a senior Treasury Officer under the Department of Treasury Office, Nagaland, Kohima, Lordship. Now, Lordship, the brief background of the case, Lordship. This incident is a post-election violence, Lordship. Election was held on 27th of February, Lordship, and counting of votes took place yesterday, Lordship. Now, this incident happened between the supporters of two candidates. That is, the first is the NTPP party, who is a relative of the present applicant, Lordship. NTPP party, Lordship. Now, the GP, whose house was vandalized by the miscreants, Lordship, he is a hardcore supporter of LTP party, Lordship. And after the result was declared, Lordship, the LTP party was declared as winner, Lordship. It's only for your Lordship's knowledge, Lordship. Now, being a hard relative of the NTPP party, I have been targeted
not only on this ensuing election, Lordship, recently concluded election, but the candidate has also contested for the last 3 times, Lordship, 3 occasions. Now, in all those occasions, I have been personally targeted, Lordship. Now, this action has been taken, Lordship, as a political vendetta, Lordship, against a person applicant. Now, I'm having a reasonable apprehension that I may be arrested in connection with the police case, Lordship. And for that, Lordship, I'm before this honorable court. At this stage, I'm seeking only for interim, Lordship, while issuing notice to the state, Lordship.
Your name? Your name, please. Your name.
Moa Jamil, Lordship.
Art Mr. Moa Jamil, Learned Counsel appearing for the petitioner and yes,
PP.
Learned Government Advocate.
PP, yeah.
Public
Yes,
public prosecutor.
Yes, Lordship.
Public prosecutor appearing for the state. This petition under section 438 CRPC is filed by the petitioner Seri Vicky He CCCE, paying for pre-arrest bail, apprehending his arrest in connection with Gauhati PS case number 0002 of 2023 under sections 457, 427, 506, 34 of the IPC. Mr. Moa Jamil, Learning Counsel for the petitioner, submits that the petitioner is a senior sub-treasury officer presently posted at Zonebotu, and the present and the instant FIR has come to be lost due to political rivalry between 2 political parties. Mr. Moa Jamil further submits that as the petitioner is a senior government servant, there is no apprehension of him escaping the courts of justice, and he undertakes to cooperate with the investigating officer in the event he is allowed interim pre-arrest bail. MS Sensu, Learned Government Public Prosecutor submits. What is your submission? Simply, this is the case of 457.
Yes. So, Your Lordship, notice may be issued and called for CD. Yes.
Yes, I will do it.
That's all.
Submits no objection. Call for the case diary. List after 3. Zonabutu far away.
Lordship, it takes around 5 to 6 hours, Lordship, from Kohima.
5 to 6 hours.
Lordship.
List after 3 weeks.
Lordship.
Meanwhile, it is provided that in the event of arrest, the petitioner, namely Seri Vicky CC, shall be released on interim pre-arrest bail of rupees. He is a senior government officer. No?
Yes, Lordship.
25,000?
Lordship.
25,000? Rupees 25,000 with one surety of the like amount to the satisfaction of the arresting authority. Stop. The above interim pre-arrest bail order shall be subject to the following conditions: that the petitioner shall appear before the investigating officer within 7 days from the date of this order, failing which from the 8th day this interim order shall not have any force. Number two, that a petitioner shall not directly or indirectly make an inducement, threat, or promise to any person acquainted with the facts of the case so as to dissuade him from disclosing suspects to the investigating agency or the investigating officer. Right. Thirdly, shall refrain from committing similar offense till completion of the investigation into the case. With the above direction, the petition stands disposed. This after 3 weeks. Sorry, it's a new place, na?
Yes.
Much better.
New environment.